Hey, what's going on, guys? Joe here, coming at you today from a developer build. So we're going to be playing with these new troops a little bit, going against the new defenses. We're going to do some crazy compositions. We're just going to, I don't know, do some spam, see what happens, do some testing, maybe try to queen walk. I think I'm going to actually try to queen charge real fast and see what happens. I'm going to do some friendly challenges versus myself, very generic base, nothing special, and I'm going to try to see what our new troops can do. So if you recall correctly, we have new level 6 P.E.K.K.A, we have new level 5 healers, we got miners. What is in my composition anyway? So we got our healers, we got our new level 8 wizards, we have a few Valks, we have some bowlers, we have a golem for tanking, a few baby dragons. Yeah, just pretty generic stuff. So what I'm interested to see is if I can still queen charge first at Town Hall 11. That is really one of the things that I don't really think, I don't even know if you Town Hall 11s are still doing this or not. Very generic base here, probably seen this one before or something like it. And as I look around, we got a lot of point defenses up in the north. This is against all the new stuff, so I don't really know how the troops are going to react quite yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and get in here and see what happens with this. We're going to drop our healers, we're going to drop our Grand Warden to go with her. Baby Dragon, maybe a few Valks there. Let's go ahead and get in those new level 7 wall breakers. So 1, 3 will crack open that compartment, no worries there. And as she gets closer to the DPS, we're going to go ahead and drop a rage spell. She's going into multiple point defenses there. Let's try to sneak in another Baby Dragon there and take care of some structures here. So we got a Baby Dragon's working on a cannon, going to work on this elixir storage, and then she's going to get caught on a wall there. So we could go ahead and drop a golem here. We're going to set that eagle off, and we're going to go ahead and drop that there. Let's go ahead and get some bowlers in there, and let's go ahead and see what we can do. Let's go ahead and ride the lightning a little bit, if you will. And bowlers need to go inside. We're going to go ahead and freeze everything there. King's ability. And the queen is about to go down. We're going to go ahead and pop both of those. See, this is what happens when you don't pay attention. So, so the queen almost went down. Now her ability saved her on that one. We got another rage there. So let's go ahead and rage up our bowlers there. Push through and power through and try to get rid of this town hall. If the town hall goes down, we will be at least sort of successful, I guess. Wizard is working over there, and we have point defense still up. So we may lose that bowler. Yep, and that's a wraps on that one. Unfortunately, our queen is about to go down. She will get that Inferno Tower, and the Hound did survive at 73%. So even just messing around, not a bad percentage. Obviously, a sloppy attack and losing track of my troops. So let's go ahead and see if we can do like a mass P.E.K.K.A. Like, I'm kind of curious about this because, you know, I don't even know. So level 6s, I'm trying to understand the logic there. Level 6s, I guess it's new and exciting for those that still use the go wipe technique. Let's drop a rage and let's go ahead and add another jump. I'm not even going to bother with wall breakers here. Let's just do some funky stuff and see what happens on that same base. Let's do it. Mass P.E.K.K.A. So we got 9 P.E.K.K.A on the in the queue, and what should we add there? Maybe a few wizards or maybe a baby dragon for assisting of funneling. I don't know. Yeah, let's add a wiz and an arch and just go ahead and get rid of that. And let's go ahead and post ourselves another challenge. Check those troops or spells again. We got bowlers in our clan castle, so we're just going to go ahead and roll with that and get in on this base. I really think we're going to take this base probably about the same way as before, maybe. Or do we want to get the 2-star? Let's see if we can get actually 2-star with mass P.E.K.K.A. Probably can't, but let's see anyways. So we got Archer Tower up here. We got another Archer Tower over there. And we're going to probably have a P.E.K.K.A walk is what we're going to end up having. So let's go ahead and drop a P.E.K.K.A there. Let her work. P.E.K.K.A there. And then we'll let that work for a few seconds. We're going to go ahead and probably drop a jump spell there. And let's see here. Can we get them to all go into the base? This is probably an absolutely horrible idea. I mean, I don't even really think this is probably a logical plan here. There's so many P.E.K.K.A here. Let's drop a rage there and see exactly what goes down. As they get into some giant bombs, we're going to go ahead and pop that Grand Warden's ability. Let's go ahead and drop a jump there and see if we can get them to advance into the next compartment. Now at this point, we are about to run into some trouble. I don't even know why I didn't drop my poison spells there. Probably not the best idea. So we're at 29%, and this is not looking very friendly at all. Completely unplanned here. We're just rolling with it. Let's just do it. So our queen just went down. Missed the queen's ability. That's awesome, dude. You are doing phenomenal. An absolutely phenomenal job. So mass P.E.K.K.A, even though you got 9 P.E.K.K.As, is probably not a good idea. So I'm just going to go ahead and back out of that just because that's absolutely horrible idea. All right, let's go ahead and drop some of these P.E.K.K.As and run, what is it, golems and, let's see here, golems and some witches. Let's add some witches to this composition, maybe some bowlers. Yeah, let's do bowlers. I like bowlers, they're my friend. 3 P.E.K.K.As, I think 3 might be a little extensive. Let's go ahead and drop that and add some miners. Let's get some of those new miners in, maybe some back end cleanup over there. And we don't have any wizards, we don't have any wall breakers. Probably could drop our baby dragon? I don't know, dude. Let's go ahead and drop a few bowlers, add a few wizards to do some funneling. And yeah, let's go ahead and get ourselves another friendly challenge and keep going. Let's keep this thing going. So what we've played with Queen Charge. We were successful in actually charging into the base. We were able to mass P.E.K.K.A and make an absolute mess of it. So that was not exactly the best idea there. This time around, we're going to roll with some miners. We're going to roll with some bowlers. Let's see here. We did have some changes to the dragons, so we're definitely going to have to work some dragons in. As I look at this base, we do have an exposed air defense on one side if you crack into that compartment. Yeah, we'll just see what happens after this attack. So let's go ahead and drop a baby over here, and we're going to drop a golem here on this wall. Let that work for a second. Maybe let some wizards work. And let's go ahead and drop a jump there. Drop our other golem and some bowlers. Yes, this is going to be phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. We got mass pandemonium of troops spamming going on at its best. Let's go ahead and get a rage spell there. And as they get deeper into this base, let's Grand Warden ability that. Let's get rid of this. There we go. There it is. King needs to be used, and we're going to go ahead and try to maybe, let's see here. Let's try to sneak in some miners off to the side. We didn't drop our P.E.K.K.A, so that didn't really work out in our best favor, did it? And we're going to go ahead and freeze our Inferno Tower on the opposite side. Queen is where? She's on the Town Hall, so that works out well. Miners are working, and we're going to go ahead and pop the Queen's ability there. Miners are back on that gold storage, so they're so slow. I'm not really too thrilled with them yet. So level 5s, we just got boosted up to level 5s, but I just don't. They're taking those beams fairly well. Queen is about to go down. Queen is down, so we're at 58%. We got a few bowlers down there working on, or one bowler working on the wall, and we still have a P.E.K.K.A walking with the miner still assisting with that. 62%, and that it was just completely hideous. It was an absolutely horrible attack. But we definitely got a decent amount out of that base. If we had to drop the jump on the opposite side, taking out the Inferno, or the Inferno Tower, no, that would be an Eagle Artillery. Get rid of that Eagle Artillery, probably would have saved us some time. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to see what we got here. So our composition itself had a couple of P.E.K.K.As. We had baby dragons, we had some miners, we had golems for tanking, witches. Let's see. What is one that most people are kind of running right now? Bowler Witch combination. That would be a decent one to test out. So let's drop the baby dragon, the miners. We're going to bring our bowlers. We're going to maybe bring some wizards. Drop this one. Let's see here. So should we bring... Yeah, we probably should. So let's bring... No, let's just bring 2. And we got... How many witches there? That's only 7. 7 bowlers, 10. It'll be end up being 10 witches. So I don't really know. I guess that'll work. We'll see what happens. Really, the idea is just to get everything to go into the base. So let's go ahead and get those girls back up and going. We had 2 spots available. Let's go ahead and add a minion, and let's get another one. Let's take another crack at that base and see what we can get done. And I mean, so we did get a balancing update, or you know, a health shift on our hog riders, as well as our dragons. So we're gonna have to probably work our dragons into the base. Let's get in on this base and see what happens. Alright, same base as before. I kind of like that southern side. Not a lot of structures down here. Camps are pretty easy to deal with. You know, the barracks up in the corner up there. There was a Tesla in that compartment, if I recall correctly. So let's go ahead and do this. And let's drop some of these. One of those. And drop that and that. And that and that and that. And let's go ahead and drop this and a couple of these. So I'm sure those of you that are like competitive players, you're probably like, dude, your spell or your troop placement is absolutely hideous. But you know what? Let's just have fun with it and see what happens. Alright, so as everything gets into the base, or sort of gets into the base, Grand Warden's kind of hanging back. And we're so slow on our spell drops when it comes to our poisons here. Our witches are kind of tied up at the second. You know, let's go ahead and get a jump spell there. And let's go ahead and see if we can keep everything going deeper into the base. Now here's the best part, is I don't have anything for the opposite side since everything kicked out to the other side. So that's always fun. King is having a field day in the core of this base. We've lost all our bowlers, and we've lost a few of our witches here. Queen is kind of tied up, and the Eagle Artillery is still standing, so that's great. Alright, so that really did not work out in the best favor. Probably because of my own horrible troop placement there, more than likely. Alright, Queen is still going. At least we still have spells left over, correct? Sure, why not? So we got the 1 star. So we are a 1-star king at this point. Let's see. What was that one? So we're going to bring in some dragons. So let's queen charge dragon. Let's go ahead and dump these. Might bring a few in our clan castle just because I don't feel like changing that out. And we're going to see what we can do. So I know that down on the south side we should be able to get rid of an air defense. And so how did we funnel that before? We brought a wizard or 2. We brought a few baby dragons. We brought a few Valks. And let's go ahead and see what our dragons can do. So we only get 5 dragons out of that if I do that composition. Let's drop a Valk and add another drag. And what do we have left? Sure, why not? Let's add... I don't know about a wizard. Let's add a miner in there and see what happens, and why not? Let's do this. Alright, let's drop a jump spell. We don't really need another jump, and we don't really need another jump at all, to tell the truth. We'll do it just in case, because we don't have, oh, you know what? We don't have wall breakers in this composition, so we're definitely going to have a hard time getting into the base doing this. Let's go ahead and drop those in, crud. Let's go ahead and drop those and add a few wall breakers there. And, yeah, 6 will be plenty. More than enough. Alright, we're just throwing something together at this point. And we need another rage spell, maybe, or not. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back in on that same base again. And, man, it kind of sucks when my phone turns off, so I have to reset every single time. And we're just making an absolute mess. 73% was the highest percentage so far. Probably as high as we're going to get. Unless our dragons have some type of magical, like, powers to be. I don't really know. So, down here in the south, I know that we can get this air defense here if I go in the same pathing that I did earlier in the video. So, let's go ahead and drop our queen there and our healers there. Grand Warden, baby dragon, and we're going to drop a wizard there. Well, we have our wall breakers. We're going to go ahead and scout, and we're going to go ahead and drop a few. We only need 3 to crack open this level of wall, and so we do need our baby dragon to work on getting rid of. Alright, she's getting into a dense area here, so let's go ahead and get a rage spell there. So she's working on the Expo, and she's going to start working on the archer tower, the cannon, and then she's going to step up into that mortar. And then you know what she's going to end up doing? She's going to kick outside on me, so I got to have to drop that jump after all. and hopefully save this attack. Alright, so she's going to go in here and work on the... If we can get rid of this, this eagle, we are going to be golden. So our healers have managed to shift onto our Grand Warden. How in the world does that work out? Alright, so she's going to go back and she's going to go into the base. We had to use our ability, and our Grand Warden managed to stay and do whatever he wanted to do there. That did not work. Either way, so our eagle has, our eagle, we're going to drop our king and our bowlers and start working up here and try to set a funnel up here in the north for our dragons. And our queen is about to go down more than likely. King is about to lose all his health. And let's go ahead and get some dragons in there. So let's go ahead and we're going to probably rage up everything right about there. And get our dragons. Queen is going to start working here in a second. So queen is working. Everything's going to shift on the queen. Put her down. They're going to put this Inferno Tower down. And then we're going to go ahead and freeze this air defense and see if we can get some more percentage here. So we at least got the 1-star. Dragons are looking decent, but we didn't bring a lot. We only had a handful, and they're not going to get in on that air defense. They're going to get caught up on that Barbarian King. So that doesn't work out in our favor at all either. And we're going to end up losing our dragons here near that town hall since they got a little distracted. So if we had a little bit, maybe had a little bit more up there, it probably would have worked out. But 57% for completely unplanned attack and just throwing something together, not too bad. All right, so we've seen dragons. What about the miners? So you remember we were able to spam miners, and what was that one composition that we used to do? So we used to walk our queen and try to get the, what was it? The Eagle Artillery and the Archer Queen. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get the Archer Queen, but we can try to flank in our miners and see what happens on that. If we can kind of, direct them. So let's go ahead and cook a bunch of miners and see. I think that's pretty much it for troops, if I remember correctly. That's new. I might be missing something, probably. More than likely missing something. But anyways, let's go ahead and throw in some filler there. Now, I'm pretty sure that we used to bring heal spells. Now, I don't think that they're going to be able to withstand, a lot of damage from an Inferno Tower like they used to be able to do. Remember how they used to stay underground for a really long time and stay under and be healed the entire time? So I don't know if that's going to be necessarily possible, but we could try to see what we can get out of the flank. I still don't feel it's going to be successful, but let's try it anyways and see exactly what happens here. And then I think I might wrap it up on this attack, guys. Just kind of giving you a visual of the troops that you're getting, the defenses that you're going to be upgrading to here soon. And yeah, that's about it right now. I don't want to cancel that. I want to go into it. So we're going to do it again the same way. So we know how to get in there on the Eagle. So let's go ahead and do this and drop those and drop that. And we're going to drop our baby there and let that baby dragon work. We did get rid of our wizards, so that didn't work out for us. 3 wall breakers. We'll take open up that compartment. So we did at least learn that much. Let's go ahead and select our rage and let that work for a second. All right, we're taking a lot of heat. We're getting Archer Tower heat. We're getting a cannon heat. We're taking the heat from the expo there. And she's going to step over. Go. No, where are you going? Where are you going? No. Don't you dare do that. She's doing it. She's doing it. Yep, that's going to work out phenomenally. All right, let's go ahead and start flanking. It's going to be... Oh, my goodness. There we go. King, and let's drop some bowlers to assist those. Let's see here. She's going to end up dying. Maybe. Freeze that queen. Let's rage them. Why not? King has managed to... Alright, so they're all tied up there. Where are they at? What are they doing? So they're on the queen right now. We don't even need a jump for them, clearly. So they've made it about halfway through the base. They're going to get tied up right about on... Okay, so they're going to be tied up in the core there. They're moving still. We still got some movement, but we're losing health. This is kind of where that point where I wish I had a freeze or a heal spell. King's ability. He's still caught on that wall. My goodness, dude. Alright, so King's ability, and he's going to get in there on the Town Hall. He gets the Town Hall. Wow. I did not expect that to happen. So we definitely were able to rebound off of a completely botched attack. We got a little bit of swag here. Let's go ahead and drop that and get rid of it. Well, swag would be more pertaining to a 3-star attack, but I'm going to call it my own swag. There we go. Alright, our miners are gone. Our miners are gone. It's a barbarian. It was a barbarian. Alright, so our miners were able to take out about half of that base, and that was about, what, 20-some? 28 of them? 27. Okay, one more attack. One more attack. I want to see something. I'm kind of curious. She walked on me, though. That was kind of the concern there. Let's see. I don't know if I want to try to replicate that or not, but I need the jump, though, because if she shoots down towards the eagle, let's see if we can try to get that eagle and then see what we can get out of the attack. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Let's do this. Come on, son. Let's go. Alright, miners actually were a little bit surprising there. I wasn't expecting that much out of the miners. I kind of played with them a little bit and was not very successful, but that was more Town Hall 10 with the level 3s. The level 3s got a little bit of a buff from the level 2s. Even the level 3s, it shifted down from Town Hall 11 from what I saw. I don't know if that's going to carry over into the live build when it does go live. Alright, so we got that down, and we're going to drop our baby, and we're going to let that work. Let's go ahead and get our wall breaker in. Let's get a few wall breakers in. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. We might need that jump spell after all. Nope. We did have a successful compartment opening. It wasn't exactly the prettiest. Let's try to divert her. Alright, we're losing health on her. Or are we going to lose her? That is the question here. She's riding the lightning. She's riding the lightning. Let's go ahead and do that. Riding the lightning, wow. Alright, let's do this. Let's try to get her some assistance. Not now, Mom. We're kind of busy. Whoa, Queen is down. And we are about to make a mess of this attack. So I'm probably going to shut it down after this one. After completely embarrassing myself. We're going to use the Grand Warden's Eternal Tome ability on a group of miners that are hemmed up for a second. We got one miner still in our queue. What is he doing over there? King is inside the compartment. Wow, I thought he was on the outside of the base still. So that did not work out in our best favor at all. Alright, let's rage them. Raged miners. How are they going to hold up? Not that well, as they hit a giant bomb. And they have a balloon hanging out on them. Golly, buddy. Good job. Super duper. Way to go. We do have a baby dragon, though, and my phone is going off. That's not working out for me at all now, is it? So will the Town Hall go down again? Town Hall does go down. So our miners, even though we have an absolutely botched attack, completely horrible attack, we still get 59%. So that is quite impressive. We still have miners up. What is going on here? How do you completely botch an attack, lose your baby dragon, and still manage to get 60%? Impressive. Very impressive. So miners might actually be something to play with. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, drop those comments below. Smash that like button, guys. Share the video if you enjoyed it. And thanks for watching, guys.